Single-sex schools offer a more disciplined environment compared to mixed schools. Show your green card if you agree, or your red card if you disagree.
I do not agree because I went to a mixed school, sorry. And then I think it was very, very impactful because I can say that was, excuse my language, that was where I had my, I got to know that we have this boy, though it's not a good thing to mention though, but that's why I got to know we have this boy-girlfriend relationship and all that. But the truth is that, when you are with the males, it's very, very impactful. For me, for instance, during my school time, and it was most of my classes, assignments and all that, it was a male that I was mostly interacting with. It was very, very impactful to me. And then I think it's good because you're able to know more. You're able to, as a lady, you are able to know how to dress out. You start from there. Even before you come to the office, you start from there. When you are if you are ladies and you are all together, there's certain attitude and certain things that you don't take care of them. When you are all girls, you see that, say, but when it comes that, even when you're coming out, I quite remember then when I went home, my mom bought some kambu for me, very big kambu. So there was one guy in the school who used to spy at me. So because of that, whenever I go to the school, I don't want to wear that kambu. Yes, when I'm going, I bought different ones from the market, I wear that one. So it makes you as a lady, you are always well dressed, and then you are disciplining yourself because you see the opposite sex around, and then there's a whole lot of discipline too there because of the guys, they'll inform you the ladies to dress well, to cover yourself, and then all that. And then I think it's very, very good, and it will be very impactful for you even after school when you are out.
I don't think anybody should torture their children to go to a single-sex school because me and this girl can be in the same room and I'm comfortable. Immediately, I'm getting out of my room and I know that there will be a man. I know I can't go out looking anyhow.
Yeah.
I have a kind of discipline to go out. And it makes some of them so timid because they are all women. They don't know when a man this is a man. I need to keep quiet when there's a man. I need to listen when there's a man. But they believe that, okay, it's women. When there's a snake, he's going to kill it. But in a mixed school, when they say slay, and the girls are going back, you see them men, the boys, even at that time, secondary school, the boys are going forward to show to the girl that is aspiring that me, I'm this one, I come to show off. So I don't believe in going to single. Me, I got more girls. My mother did not allow. Me, myself, I didn't want to allow. And I didn't go. So I don't believe in single-sex school. It's not something I would advise. They need to cancel them. A lot of things are happening there that need to go down.
Wow. But which school do you go to? Wow.
We went to know the secondary school I went to.
Yeah, I'm very, very interested.
The school I went to, I don't like it. I don't like my secondary school. I don't even mention it.
Why don't you?
When I see my classmates in town, they say, "Oh, I went to school." I don't even belong to my secondary school class group. Oh. I don't know what they do there.
What can relate to that?
I don't know what they do there because it's not like the school. It's not like it is the name of the school or anything. I feel that as at that time I was in the school, I didn't get. If not for my parents. Hold on. I'm coming when I mention it. Okay, I'm not mentioning it.
So I disagree that single-sex schools offer a more disciplined environment compared to mixed schools. And this has absolutely nothing to do with the fact that they are single-sex or mixed, right? Having the consciousness to behave doesn't have to do with whether there's a boy or there's a girl around. If you are well behaved, you are well behaved. I mean, you don't have to see a guy to be well behaved. I went to a single-sex school. I'll 100% take my girl child to a girls' school because it's not because I think they offer a disciplined environment. It's because I think in the mind of those who set up single sex, it was for a reason, right? We want to raise ladies, okay? So we've put ladies together in a particular school. We want to raise them in a certain way. I'm sure it's the same for the boys' school.
Yeah.
We want to raise men in a particular kind of way. And let's not negate the fact that some of these schools were also, for example, Fansman is a Methodist school. So we want to raise a woman or a Methodist girl into a Methodist woman, okay? So it has absolutely nothing to do with it. The reason why I disagree is because you can have really bad behavior, you can be a really shitty person, and it doesn't have to matter whether you're in a single-sex school or a mixed school. It's just the person, okay? So I disagree that single-sex schools offer more a disciplined environment. There are so many times in school where people are beaten, people are punished. You can't force discipline into someone. It's a personal thing the person wants to do. I want to be well-behaved, I'll be well-behaved. It's really immaterial whether it's a girls' school or
But there is
a mixed
influences
school.
too.
No. We know there isn't.
Oh.
There isn't.
Don't say that.
There
You have
isn't.
influence.
There isn't. If you are not
influence.
firm in mind,
Someone
you allow
influence
people
you.
pollute you with a lot of things.
When you are
I
talking,
went to
you should also
secondary
bear
school,
in mind about
and a lady used to brush her teeth, right? When where the polytank is, when she's brushing, right, you have the paste all over her mouth. That doesn't have to influence me. I know it's. I'm coming. It's not ladylike. Exactly. So the same way you're able to think through and process that something is not good for you,
Yes.
it doesn't mean that because there's it has influence over you. That could have had.
So for instance, please let me come. For instance,
Let me just end.
Okay.
What I'm saying is that discipline has nothing to do with mixed school or single sex school. It's a personal thing. If you want to be well behaved, you'll be well behaved. You don't have to see a man around. I don't have to see a man around to behave properly. Okay. I behave properly because I believe I should. Because I believe I want people to see a certain part about me. That's what I want to project. Okay. So I disagree that single sex schools, even though I went to a single sex school, I disagree that it offers more discipline than mixed schools.
For mine, I don't know if it's going to be biased. But for me, I went to a single sex school, and the kind of discipline I had there.
In a jumping wall.
So you see,
Super.
these were things that I wanted to do. But the kind of discipline that the school authorities instilled in us, they made sure that you made some statement. We'll be snatching, ballot boxes and things at parliament. The kind of discipline we had way back wouldn't make me do that now. I don't know if I'm being biased here because I went to a single-sex school, but let me say it again. The kind of discipline I had over there, I really, really appreciate that discipline. I really, really, really appreciate that discipline because that discipline is what has made me who I am now. And for that reason, I feel the single-sex schools offer a more disciplined environment than the mix.
Okay, so I disagree that single-sex schools offer more. I agree to disagree. I'll make my point clear because a lot of us, I personally, I don't know how to be confrontational. But because of the school that I went to, which was a mixed school, helped me one way or the other because now I can actually tell people to F off. Sorry for my language, but with single-sex school, a lot of people are, guy, girl, they're quiet, but they're not able to speak up for themselves most of the time when they need to. They don't have that, confidence and all that. Even though I'm not saying mixed school gives you all that, it gives you a little bit of charisma. It gives you a lot, not even a little bit, a lot of charisma. So I believe, it adds up to, that discipline, if I would say. That's all I have to say.
And when you say, because we went to a single-sex school, we didn't talk to ladies, it's a lie. Maybe.
Tell
we
them.
had intercourse, we had entertainment. See, we could take her from here to St. Rose's with our uniforms and Charlie. We used to call our uniforms for guests.
If you're talking about the discipline, if intercourse they come like this,
They don't come like this.
the way I go wash my zebra, clean my shoes, trying to look.
See, you don't even have
full discipline.
A lot of you do that, but how many of you have the confidence to actually move up? A lot of people will clean up, want to look good. and present.
Yeah.
But how many of them have the confidence and the charisma to move forward to go and do that?
I don't know about sex. I don't know about Taka. But where me I'm coming from, we move.
In a mixed school I went, I feel like that's where the influence comes in. I feel like boys intentionally break the rules to show that, oh, they are tough guys to impress the girls. You know, this our generation, single sex girls. Yeah, single sex, no one cares. But then you see our generation, the guys think that if you are a hard guy, if you're a stubborn guy, that's when you are going to get the girls. So they ask you to tuck in, they ask you to cut your hair. But because you want to impress the girls, they are like, oh no, you're not going to. And then you can see some very calm person coming from a very good home. But then because of the influence, because of what he's learning from his colleagues, he's trying to impress the girls. He has become something else. So I feel like the single-sex schools help. Yeah.
So for me, I think single-sex schools are more disciplined because when it comes to academic disciplines, especially when it's prep time, you only see boys focused on their books because there are no girls around to disturb them or something.
So we are disturbance.
Yeah. Disturbance.
So
you see boys focused on their books,
guys are right.
learning, because if you don't and you're making noise, our chaplain, Reverend Father will come, tarazu. So you lash you. So you have to like be smart and always learn. And what she was saying about the timidness, me, our school, we didn't really get the opportunity to like go to interpol and all those things.
And jump the wall.
What school is that?
St. Paul's.
St. Paul's. Okay.
Yeah, voter regime. So we didn't get that opportunity. So for me, I don't really have that courage to move up to a girl and talk to a girl or something.
Oh.
So your reason.
You need to go to him for some lecture.
So yeah, you know, it's good and bad side.
So if I use them, don't use mistake. I'm saying, no use mistake.